find myself. Pick up, dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
I always tell people that my sister's in Theta. Whenever I see them on campus, like whether I saw them 3 weeks ago or literally 2 hours ago, they make it feel like I just got back after 2 years in Peru. They are like so excited to just see everyone on campus and like come embrace you with the biggest hug. And I have never like been around people who just embrace your presence so much. So
I just see in every girl in something that they're doing, they're gonna change the world and they're gonna do fantastic things. And I just think about that all the time, how one day I'm gonna see somebody on a headline and I'm gonna say, I knew that girl, she was in my sorority. She was awesome then too, so.
I think it's really interesting to see where I was before going through recruitment and after, because Theta is so inviting and welcoming and encourages you to be your best self.
Everyone is so accepting and loving, and Theta is, I could definitely say, my home away from home.
If I were to give a metaphor to Theta, I would say that we're kind of like a mullet. Let me explain. Mullets are business in the front, but party in the back. And like, we can do business, but we have fun at the same time.
For another metaphor like Theta, we said it's like a quilt, like made by your grandma, so like made with love. It's a bunch of patches sewn together because we're all super different and unique in our own way. But you know, threads of love made together.
Yeah, your lovers and a bitch for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
If Theta was a restaurant, I think that would be the grilled cheesery.
I feel like Theta's like a grilled cheese.
Theta's like grilled cheese.
I would say any place with hot cheese.
I think that we have such a solid core and foundation, aka the grilled cheese. But then you can do like so many toppings and different spices, and that just like shows like how fun we are and the different flavors and our awesome diversity in this chapter.
If you eat a grilled cheese when you're sad, it's gonna lift you up.
I think that Theta is the tater tot nachos from Flipside. They're amazing. First of all, who doesn't love tater tots, okay? Plus you get cheese on top of them, and tomatoes and bacon bits and all this stuff, and you can just like sit there with a group of people and throw down. I don't even use a fork, I just go at it.
If Theta were a Disney Channel original movie,
I feel like High School Musical when you're like a new student at Belmont and you're like Gabriella. She's new at school, she doesn't really know anybody. Auditioning for the play is like going through recruitment. She goes through this whole experience and her life is changed by going to East High, and that's like going through Theta.
How would Cheetah Girls?
Gotta Kick It Up, where it's all the girls on like the dance squad and they just say Si se puede all the time. All I remember is them chanting and being so excited, and I feel like Theta chants a lot and is always really excited.
it would definitely be Luck of the Irish, just because I feel so lucky to be, not lucky, blessed. I feel like we should change the name of the movie to The Blessed of the Irish.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, I can feel it still. Not I had your fill, I can feel it still.
Think back to where you were before recruitment and write down a word to describe how you were feeling.
Growing up, I moved around a lot. I lived in 10 different states and I went to 3 different high schools, and I never really had that place to call home. Like, I had my family, but I never had a home.
I never thought I would join a sorority. I was like, that's hilarious, like I'm never gonna do that. And then I got here and I was like, wait, it's so different, this is really cool, and I was like, I'll try it out.
I can say for certain I would not be at Belmont still if it was not for Theta. I got hit pretty hard freshman year with a bunch of different things, and Theta was that clarity and strength that kind of pulled me back up from everything that kept knocking me down.
I walked into Theta during recruitment, and it was the one place where I felt like I could share my dreams and I could tell them what I wanted to do, and they were so excited with me.
I've never had friends like this in my life, you know, just friends that want, like, truly and purely just want you to be the best that you can be.
I cannot envision how my college experience would have been without Theta. I remember spending a good portion of my Christmas break freshman year trying to decide like if I was going to stay at Belmont or if I wanted to transfer somewhere else, and every time I thought about transferring I just came back to, well, then I'd be leaving my people.
Theta has changed my Belmont experience because it has made me feel so at home. When before I had a couple of friends that I didn't really know, I just kind of went to class.
You definitely need people by your side, and I've found that in Theta.
It's made such an impact on my life that I don't know what I would have done without it.
It helps me feel way more connected to the campus as a whole. And then also I think that it has provided an avenue to make some of my most treasured relationships on campus.
All these girls all have so much passion for something, and that's something that is just truly inspiring.
One of my favorite Theta memories was a big little reveal when I got my big Mary. She got me this little mug that says the best is yet to come, and that's my favorite saying, and that's like my words to live by.
My favorite memory was during the Galentine's Day party. They chose a couple girls to go in the middle, and the girls on the outside closed their eyes and they would say things like, go tap the head of a girl who you would eat queso with at 2 in the morning. My favorite one was, go tap the head of a girl who you have told your family about. I never really expected to have made such an impact on my sisters, but I kept sitting there and more people kept tapping my head for that one. I said, you told your mom about me?
Now replace that word with something you see in her.
I think that Theta has become something so sweet to me in completely different ways than I ever expected. So it's really taught me to just be expectant but not set expectations, because that's going to limit the infinite.
In Theta, you're noticed and people see who you are and they want to be your friend and they want to like reach out and get to know you better. That may not happen immediately, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna just, beautiful, beautiful friendships can come from that.